Either I'm in the middle of a bad dream, or Wendy's just told you that we're 40. There you go. But yeah, she's right. With our history of breast cancer, 40 seemed impossible. In fact, 35 seemed a bit of a long shot. And we both kind of thought, when is it going to happen to me? And it started to get worse, or the thought of it got worse when, as I got to 27, when our mother had been diagnosed, and Andrew had got 2 small children. And although we were relatively healthy, our doctors, although they recognised a risk, all they could do was refer us for screening. But to us, that was just the time and the place where people were going to tell us, this is what we found. So we just waited for the inevitable, really. But then, I don't know if it was fate, coincidence, but Andrew just happened to see Wendy's television programme.
I wrote to Wendy with no expectation at all, but she was on the phone to me the very day she received my letter, which just goes to show you the kind of woman she is. She is calm, she is unflappable, and she is so caring. Although Rhonda and I came to our own decisions on what we would do next, with hindsight, what truly got us through the fear and pressure of those next few months was Wendy's unstinting support. Because at the time, surgery was not the accepted way to deal with this, there was more opposition than we had ever expected, from various sources, including doctors, the local health authority, and well-meaning friends who all had their own opinions and were only too willing to share them. In Wendy, we found a person who was a first-class channel for all the fears, whether they were logical or illogical. She understood. As well as that, Wendy went into battle with the health authority and some of those doctors for us. She introduced us to Professor Evans and surgeon Andy Belden, and both were fabulous and continue to be so. They had our complete trust from day one, and we are so grateful to them both. Thankfully, things have changed and the surgery is now recognised. However, the scary part of actually going through with it is still there. Unfortunately, so is Wendy. The phone will always be picked up for anyone who needs it. Wendy has given up so much to help so many others and has put every one of those women first. Others will face the same fear, uncertainty and immensely tough decisions. Some of you here tonight might be going through that now, some will face it, and you may know someone who will face it in the future. Just know that it's a little bit less scary when Wendy is just a phone call away.
Since we've had our surgery, we've been able to get on with life and forget about breast cancer, and that's a nice place to be. Andrew and I are still grateful to Wendy for getting us through a time when not everybody around us understood what we were doing or why we were doing it. The idea that Andrea and I were the motivation for Wendy to start this helpline is quite remarkable, but we don't take any of the credit for that. This whole thing is down to Wendy's time, effort, and utter determination to help other people. The surgery may ultimately take away the risks, but please don't underestimate the reassurance that Wendy gives you to help you through that. It isn't just general help, it's personal, it's considered, and it's from a perspective that only somebody who's been through it can understand. And that's what makes this helpline different. It's somewhere where you can ask the stupid question that you daren't ask anybody else. So that's why it's so wonderful to see all of you here tonight to support Wendy and the work that she does. If last year is anything to go by, we're going to have a good time. And I know there isn't a single person in the room that isn't waiting for Amarillo. Although I've had my other half singing it to me all afternoon, so I'm just looking forward to it in tune. On average, the helpline receives around 100 phone calls and emails a week. And since 1996, Wendy has helped thousands of women. And all of them will vouch for the difference that speaking to her makes. So Wendy, for all the ladies over the last 14 years that you've helped, and for all those that I know you want to help in the future, on behalf of all of them, Andrew and I would just like to say a huge thank you. Thank you.